Hey guys, today I'm going to do the political compass test. So I don't know how this is going to go, but I will say, if you don't know what the political compass is, so this is basically the political compass. You have left and right, which is economic scale, and up and down, which is social scale. And I will say I think I'm gonna fall somewhere here. I will be very surprised though if I go here or here or something. But okay, let's see. So the first question is, if economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interest of transnational corporations. I will say, yeah, I will say I strongly agree with that. The power should definitely be with the people and not the big corporations. So I will say I agree on that. Next question is, I'd always support my country, whether it's right or wrong. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree with that. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. I don't know if it's foolish. Yeah, it comes to a point. It's foolish when it comes to a point that you only like your country and you're only proud of your country just because you're born in it, and it isn't even that great of a country. But yet again, it's okay to be proud of. It's okay to be proud to have a nationality. So I will say it's okay. So I agree with that. Oh no, I disagree because it's okay. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. Okay, so this is just straight up racism. Am I right, or this is just straight up racism, a racist question? I disagree with that. Of course, no. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. What? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Oh, okay. I understand. I understand. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I agree. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. I don't really know what this. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Yeah, I think so. If economic. Oh wait, what? Oh, I have to. Okay, now I understand. Well, military action, like military doing something that breaks the rules of the international law, but I don't really know what they mean. Are they saying that's okay or not? Because if not, if that's okay, I disagree. I don't really. Okay, sure. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. I think I don't know about that. Yeah, there are people that are divided, but there are poor people that are. I think it depends where you live. I think it comes down to where you live, but In the US, I agree. The people are, I think, more divided more by class than nationality, so I agree with that. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. That's a hard one. I think I disagree. But again, it depends very, like, if you are in Europe and stuff. Like, if you are in Europe and you don't have a job, it's, like, still okay because you get money from the state. But I think it's more important that more people have jobs than controlling inflation. So I disagree. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment. They require regulation. I strongly agree with that. We have to take more control. The big corporations that cannot be trusted, like protect to voluntarily protect their environment. Yeah. They require regulation. Yeah, I agree. From each according to his ability, to each according to his need, is a fundamentally good idea. I don't know what this means, to be honest. Like a lot of these questions, I think I know what they mean, but I'm a little unsure. So forgive me if some of these are taken wrong. From my perspective, I think this means, like, I don't know what this means. Should I like hold up? Okay, I asked ChatGPT. Not gonna lie, I asked ChatGPT to make a summary about this. I didn't really understand what this question meant, but I found out Karl Marx read that, and I should know that because I have read Karl Marx Communist Manifesto, so I should know this. But yeah, I strongly agree with that. I strongly agree with this. Let's move on. The freer the market, the freer the people. Like, free to buy whatever you want, like. So I don't know, but like I understand free the market, free the people. Actually, yeah, I would say I agree with that. Or this is hard. Like, I don't strongly agree with this, but I agree that we should, like, there should be an open market. Like, not like, the reason why I agree with this is, like, I think we as people should be free to do whatever we want. If we really want this and this and that and that, I think we should be able to, or free to do things you want. Like, if it's like, if we want to buy this, we can buy it, like that. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product. I strongly agree with this. Water is a human need, and I think that everybody should be able to drink water for free, not have to buy water. So yeah, I strongly agree with this. It shouldn't be any brand or something. It should just be water, and we could all drink from it freely. Land shouldn't be a commodity. What? Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I think we should. I think I disagree with that. Like, yeah, I think I disagree with that. It should be able to buy land. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. I think I agree with that. I don't know if I strongly agree. I definitely don't disagree. I agree. Like, I'm on the edge of strongly agreeing, but I'm gonna put agree because I'm a little uncertain about it. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. So it basically means to protect the local businesses to sell products in their own country. So let's say I'll make a cola, a sort of cola, and what this means is, like, if I agree with this, they would stop some product marketing with Coca-Cola to stop them producing hair in Norway, and let me make my own and sell to the locals. I think I disagree with this. We should be able to, like, buy products from around the world, from everywhere. But I support local. Usually when I go to the store and have something, I buy something that's produced in Norway. So I disagree with that. I'm leaning on the edge of agreeing. But I think we should have the option to buy whatever we want from whoever. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. Okay, I think I disagree on this. If you are not independent and need help from workers to make that company of yours alive and produce things, I think like, you shouldn't be the only one that gets paid, right? So you know what, I'm gonna put strongly disagree on this. The rich are too highly taxed. Depends where you live. I think here, where I live in Norway, I think the rich are fairly taxed. The rich are taxed 50%. They don't do that in the US. In the US, you are taxed, like, I don't know, but not definitely not 50%. I think they are fairly taxed here in Norway, but other places I will disagree. The rich are not highly taxed, but if I'll say here, yeah, I agree. Most places, I disagree. Okay, next question. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. Strongly disagree. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. I think I agree with this. The genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability. Hold up. Okay, wait. I gotta look what this means. I strongly agree with this. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. I think I agree with this. The government should be able to stop monopolies before they get too big, and have a controlled economic system. Okay, abortion, when the woman's life is not threatened, should always be illegal. I strongly agree with this. All authority should be questioned. Yeah, I don't know, because not like every like authority is that, like some authorities I understand. For example, when someone is dying and an ambulance is coming through, they should have the authority to pass the other drivers. So I don't know. It should be a middle one here where, like, I don't know. I'm gonna put agree, I think. Like, it should be questioned, but not like it shouldn't be like it like some cases it's obvious, so it should be fair. Next question. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, I think an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. I think I disagree on this. If, like, let's say someone robs you. Right? You're a woman in the night, and someone takes your purse or something, and I think they should serve more a little, like maybe a 1 year sentence or 2 year sentence of not just of stealing the purse, but like actually traumatizing. When they traumatize the people, I think that's also something we should think about. It's not okay, so I think I disagree with this. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any fretless or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. Okay, I think I know what this means. There are some cases that I agree with this, but I think we should, like, it should be able to, like, even though it's not going like to me, and it's maybe a new playground for kids. Like, nobody is not gonna use that except for the kids, right? So I think that's fair, because, right, we should not, like, even though we are not going to go to that playground, the kids are, and like in that case, I think it's going to the good. But so I don't know. Should I agree with this? I don't know. Like, museums, I think, like, that you have to pay for. That's like kind of waste. So I'm gonna say I agree, not strongly agree, but I agree with this. Schools should not make classroom and attendance compulsory. Yeah, I think I strongly agree with this. The students of a school should be able to, have the responsibility to come when they need. But yet again, like, younger schools, like, not when we are not talking like high school, I think, and like when it comes to regular schools, like children's schools, they should come to the school. They shouldn't, like, have the free of leaving when they want to, because they need the basic knowledge to learn mathematics and the important stuff. So I think I don't strongly agree with this. I agree. All people should have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. I think I'd strongly disagree with this. It's no difference between me, who was born here, and someone else who was born in Australia. The only differences is like the different like culture and places we grow up, right? So I think I strongly disagree with this. It's not best to stick to our own kind. Like I see humanity as one kind to that like where we are like human and we should stick together, right? So I think I strongly disagree with this. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. Oh, damn. Good parents have to spank their children. Like, oof. That's harsh. Maybe. Like, that's not the way I was raised. I didn't get spanked, but I was a good kid. So I don't really have much of experience of this. I think I would say no, I disagree for sure. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Yeah, I strongly agree with this. Like this is. I think children should have secrets of their own that they don't need to tell to the parents. So I agree with this. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Marijuana for personal, yeah. Like if someone wants to smoke weed, I think like they should be able to smoke weed. It shouldn't like prevent people from smoking what they want. So marijuana, yeah, I agree with this. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. To find jobs, yeah. I definitely agree with this. There are people who don't want to find jobs and want to maybe invest in some branches or just, I don't know, live in the woods. But I think we definitely should have schools that learn the people who want to have jobs how to find one, because even though like most people are going to need a job at some point. So I agree with this. Next question is people with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. I disagree. Like, what? No. I disagree with that. Like, we can't, like, it's not like their fault. It's not the people with disabilities' fault that they were born that way. So to prevent them from reproduce, like, are we going to take everything away from them? Like, they have already have a disability, and then we are going to take another disability from them, and that is to reproduce. Like, I don't support that. So I strongly disagree with this. The most important thing of children to learn is to accept the discipline. What's something more important than that? I don't know, but discipline is very important. The most important, I don't know about that. Like, I think some things are more important, like empathy and stuff like that. I think it's more important to learn your children other stuff than just discipline. But yet again, discipline, very important. I think I need like straight up learn discipline from my parents, but I certainly have discipline now. Like, I do push-ups every day and train I jog every Tuesday, so I don't think that's so important. Like, the most important for children to learn is to accept discipline. Oh, accept this. Yeah. Well, I think, sure. Discipline is, to accept discipline is pretty important, so yeah, sure. There are no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures. Where you grow up, how you are as a person depends so much on where you were raised and born. So I think I will say I strongly agree with this. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not accept society's support. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society's support. If you are able to work, like if you are. Like I think it depends again. We have a lot of workers. If one person don't work, it doesn't matter that much. And yet again, like, they could have depression or something on their mind. And if they have that, I think it's more friendly to help them with that first. And then, yeah. If they're still not working, yeah, maybe. I think I agree with this. I don't strongly agree with this. I agree. Definitely. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Like, in serious situations, I disagree with this. Like, if you are troubled, like if let's say, like, if a man is pointing a gun at my mom and I'm like, oh my god, like, let me think about something else to keep me cheerful and things like that, that's just stupid, right? So I don't know, some cases, yeah, but I think this, I think, yeah, you know what, I think I agree with this. You just have to, like, come back to it when you are ready. If it's not that, like, super important. If it's important, you better go do it. You better do your business. But if it's not, yeah, sure. Like, do the cheerful things, come back to it, feel better. So I don't know. I think I agree. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. Yeah, I agree. What's good for the most successful corporation is always ultimately good for all of us. I strongly disagree with this. Like, how does that make any sense? Because I don't see it. If you want to, like if you have a vision of this, please tell me in the comments. But, like, I don't see how, if Coca-Cola actually, like, gets $1 billion, or no, let's say $1 trillion, and gets richer than many other countries, and how that's good for the people, and they can take more advantage. They can buy every soda brand and make everybody have to drink Coca-Cola. I don't see how that's profiting of any of the regular people, but so that's why I disagree with this. If you disagree with me, you can go ahead and tell me in the comments. I will very much appreciate your opinion. Next question. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. Like, broadcasting institution. I think I disagree with this. If you are making a broadcasting institution and you are independent broadcasting, you are not of the state of the broadcasting, making content. Like, I could make a broadcasting institution and, like, want money from the state, and I think I see that as a waste of money, because who wants me to make a broadcasting. I don't have any knowledge of how to run a broadcasting institution. Also, so I think I disagree with this. Next page. Oh god, okay, I think this is... Oh, we have 2 more pages. God, I just want to see. Okay, sure, let's just push through this, okay? Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counter-terrorism. Okay, so this is like talking, like, this means like basically like the right of having privacy, and it should be you should be have like the free market and have the privacy to do whatever you want. I strongly agree with this. One of the reasons I downloaded switched from Linux to Windows was to have more privacy and stop having the Windows and FBI and whatever spy on me. So I strongly agree with this. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic politic system. I think I disagree with this. We should discuss new rules of like the country and stuff without like just we're doing this, move on. It's not that simple, and I think we should like get more into it and be sure that like this is for the good before we hop straight into it. So next question. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Okay, this is a hard one because it's like it benefits of you don't it kind of cuts privacy, it kind of cuts privacy, but the upside with this is that it protects people from, for example, pedophiles and stuff. So I think they should we should control where to see if people are pedophiles and then arrest them for that, because that's wrong. That's not right. So I think I agree with that, but there are some mildly really not that criminal that should be okay, for example pirating films, video games, stuff like that. I think that should be okay, but not texting, being 40 and texting a 13-year-old. I think that's not okay. So okay, let's move on. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. No, I strongly disagree. We should never take life out of people who have done something, even though it's terribly wrong. Killing 100 people, right? The most bad thing you can do. But taking their own life wouldn't give us anything back, and I think that would only that's not winning. That's a lose-lose. We have to take another one's life, and someone dies, he dies, and she or her. So I think I strongly disagree with this. We should never, even though the most serious crimes are done, we should not resort to the death penalty. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. I strongly disagree. I think it's more. I think it would be more nice if we are not dependent on the parties or the politicians that we don't like to control what we have to do and stuff. We should be able to be independent of ourselves and control the people that control the land, and not more of the people that control of the land instead of the politicians. Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. I think I disagree with this. Like, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to represent anything, right? It could just be like a nice field with flowers. That doesn't represent anything, right? Like, I don't think so. If it does, like, you can just say it doesn't represent anything. It represents a field with flowers. If it's like a nice ass drawing, I think it should be considered art, even though it doesn't represent anything. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. I strongly disagree with this. Like, punishing the criminals that have done something wrong doesn't help at all with anything. But if we actually help them with being a better person and trying to make them a better person than they already are, I think like that's so much more effective than just punishing them, sentencing them, and or even killing them, right? It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Maybe the criminals that like won't change at all, refuse to change with like the whole life, and they are like completely psycho. Maybe. I think we always should put rehab for criminals first of punishing them. So I think I disagree. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. I strongly disagree. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. I strongly disagree with this also. We are basically holding the woman back by saying that, and they could go so much further, but we are holding them back, and the US hold them back for centuries, saying that they couldn't get a job. They belong in the kitchen, right? That's Western propaganda. So I strongly disagree with this. Almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warnings of climate science that growth is detrimental to our efforts to curb global warming. Yeah, I think I agree. Making space with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Making peace, bro. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. I think I agree. Oh yeah, astrology accurately explains many things. Yeah, well, it kind of does. Not like extremely, like it depends who you are. Astrology like could say you are super nice, but you can be like you're that like astrology you are super nice, right? But you are actually not a nice person at all. Like that could be like like no one's pendant on which astrology sign there are, but they can explain some things, and I think like it should be a middle one for this, like 50-50, but I think I agree. I'm leaning on disagreeing, but I think I'm agreeing on this. Like, it should be like a middle one here. You cannot be moral without being religious. I strongly disagree with this. Charity is better than social security as of means helping the generally disadvantaged. Yeah, I think I agree. We should definitely be helping the people who are don't have the advantage of being born being born with a really rich father or mother, right? If you are born with a really poor father or mother, I think that's really unfair. Some people are naturally unlucky. Yeah, I think I agree with this. You can be unlucky. You can be naturally unlucky. Like you can be born, let's say in North Korea. That's hella unlucky if you are born in North Korea. So I agree with this. I think I don't strongly agree. I agree. No, I agree. It is important that my child's school instills religion values. Yet again, I am not religious, so I strongly disagree with this. This is easy for me. Next page. Sex outside a marriage is usually immoral. Yeah, it is in Christianity. Not for me though. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship excluded from the possibility of a child adoption. Oh. Yeah, I think I agree with this. If two persons that are the same sex are in a loving relationship, should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. Pornography depicting consent adults should be legal for the adult population. Okay, so this basically says you should be able to watch whatever you want in pornography. I don't see a problem with that. I see a problem with that when it comes to children. And you are watching pornography and watching child pornography. I see a problem with that. So I don't strongly agree with this. I agree. It comes to a point though. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the states. Yeah, I strongly agree with this. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. I strongly disagree. Okay, now let's see chat. Let's see chat. Let's see what I get. I think on the political compass I will land like around here. Okay. So now let's see. Over. Okay, yo, I was like, actually, like that was actually what I was expecting. Hey, that's actually nice. Really, I would really surprised if I landed in one of these two. But yeah, nice. This is where I stand on the political compass. Actually, I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy of where I stand. So this is really what I was expecting. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video or subscribe because I would really much appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.